This is gonna be a heartbreaker, but like a little danger. Singing I love you. Or at least I think I do. It's hard to keep track of all this stuff. Marina, just tweet me when you're planning on doing a new album and a new song. Just let me know. Man, it's been a minute, hasn't it? Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Bill. This is Trying to Stand, where I try new things in pop culture because I've been living under a rock. I'm messing with stuff on the desk. Marina has dropped music. I missed the dang memo because I'm too busy sitting in my cave editing videos. But it has been a minute since I've talked about Marina. God, I love her music. I got a chance to see her here in Chicago back in 2019 when it was safe to do so. It was incredible. I think Electra Heart is still one of my favorite concept albums I've listened to in a long time. But I'm going to be listening to Purge the Poison and Man's World. Yeah, I nailed that. Why did I think I hesitated because I was thinking of the other song. They say it's a man's world. Anyway, I'm gonna be listening to those songs. She does have a new album in June. So this is also me wondering, based on the views and likes and comments and stuff, if that's something you guys would be interested in me doing in the future. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you haven't, ring the bell for notifications, check the settings, make sure they're set to all so that way you know of every upload and live stream that goes on the channel. I also have a gaming channel, Bill Chill Gaming. That's linked in the description and in the channel tabs. And speaking of the description, you will also find in there links and resources for education on social injustices such as Black Lives Matter, Stopping Asian Hate, and the Trevor Project, as well as mental health resources and crisis lines should you or someone you know need them. I don't know if I like the new spiel, but I have updated those recently and I'm trying to figure out how to say those smoothly. I'm gonna be starting with Purge the Poison because that's the newest one. I'm going reverse chronological order. I'm pretty stoked. As soon as I heard about this, I'm like, whether I do a video or not, I'm listening to this, but I want to do a video. Starting with the official video for Purge the Poison. Which poison, Marina? All of them? You got it. All right, that was morbid, but I stand by. Ooh! Yes, free Britney! God damn, yes! That energy of like, come on, Jesus, no kidding. I feel guilty like bopping to this. Oh, went too far. I thought she said what the f. It still worked. God damn, yeah, every poison. Holy crap. I was joking. You are not. Thank you. Damn, and it banged too, but I did. I felt so guilty for banging my head. I don't get to bang my head to this. I need to listen. First off, yeah, the poisoning of our planet and Mother Nature, but also the poisoning that we're doing against each other, just as humans to other humans, as a species. It sounded weird as a singular. I really loved how that was all like seamless and it felt so chaotic, but also it felt so, you know, again, the clapping, the hello, can we stop? Look at me. After everything gets to like add up in this song, like and mentioning so many things at once, it felt like starting to get like stressed or fed up or like, come on, focus, but still trying to keep that control and determination about it. I loved the way it sounded, but like, holy crap, that's one of those times where it's like, yeah, bang your head, feel it. Oh my God, the lyrics, like, we're dying. Like, we're murdering the planet, we're murdering each other. Like I said right before it started, I'm like, which poison, Marina? I'm here for it. All of them? You got it, queen. Holy crap, I really loved that. Oh, you forget that without me, you won't go far. I thought you said, you forget that without me, what the fuck? But I loved like how fast paced it got and like the tempo just being so intense, and it's like not only before it's too late as in within one song, how can I fit in every different type of poison that's around us right now, to continue that metaphor. But it also felt like that intensity of like, before it's too late, we gotta fix this. We need to talk about this, like talking on like capitalism, talking about war, talking about misogyny, racism, the way that we handle the planet even. Like, it's just so much stuff that it feels overwhelming, and it had this like intensity of like, over here, look, all this stuff. But obviously she handles it with a lot more power, control than I do. No, that's not a pun, but I'll take it. I really loved that, but it's also so heartbreaking. It really is like a polarizing thing, and it's so much stuff, and it's like, it's almost like it's not only is it karma. Ooh, I need to stop referencing other songs. I'm getting annoyed at it. Do you like the puns? Let me know. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe. I loved this feeling of, if we had our shit together, it would be one issue to tackle instead of all these things at once. It's like, you know, well, we haven't been doing the work. We haven't been paying attention. We haven't been paying attention to the earth or each other. And now we have like everything going on currently right now. That reminder, but also realization of like, this is what happens when you neglect so much for so long. Like, it does start to add up, and it's like, ideally none, but wouldn't it be nice if we only had one of these things to worry about? Wouldn't it be nice if you could look at the title, Purge the Poison, and know what I mean by poison? And I was joking. I was trying to be cheeky and fun, like the soft boy with a smooth brain I am. I was joking. Which poison queen? All of them. And that's the issue. Also, yes, free Britney. I've been wanting to do a video about more Britney Spears' music than the 2 songs I know for a long time, but I'm not doing that until Britney is freed. Hashtag free Britney. Where was that? I want to find it again, because it was like she shaved her head and all we did was call her crazy. Britney shaved her head and all we did was call her crazed. That really wasn't that long ago, but yeah, thank you for not only like advocating for her, but like that underlying message, because I was a child when all that was going on. So I never really took in that whole story through the lens of an adult. Not only mental health, but also like a wider scope of mental health, as well as, you know, the Me Too movement, which again, links in the description. It's so much, and it doesn't stop. And I think the urgency of the music is not only is it giving you an outlet to like physically feel something or musically feel something to push against, but also I think it's the burning intensity of like, these things need to be solved. What is the poison? You can't even define the poison because there's thousands of poisons. And yeah, just to tell me who you think you are really hit me too, where it's like, there should be no process of one feeling above or superior to the other, consciously or subconsciously. I just want a world where I can see the feminine. We only make up 1/4 of the government. I didn't know that statistic. It to me anyway, it gives me this feeling of like, that's not at or around 50%. It's like, it's more ways where it's like, sure, improvements to some degrees. It's 25% above 0%, but it's still not equal. And like, even kind of encouraging you to not rest your laurels on whatever steps have been made as a species, big or small. We need to continue finding equality. Angel flesh and blood. Like, flesh and blood is sold, like, just more intense graphic things that I don't know if I can talk about on YouTube without getting in trouble. There's so many things that are wrong in the world. It really feels like after something like To Be Human, where it was so soft and inviting and like, please, let's expand our minds and consider each other. It's like, all right, we need to go. Like, it's time to up the urgency, because it didn't work to be calm the first time, or to be soft and gentle about it the first time. And it's interesting to feel and hear that trajectory, and I admire it a lot. I don't know, it's just, you know, expanding what you're conscious of, wanting more equality, wanting more development. There's safety for the planet and each other. But thank you for talking about it. Holy crap. Focus on me. I didn't get any attention as a child, so now I need it from you, camera and the internet. Thank you. We don't have to unpack all of that today. And we're closing out the night with Man's World, which dropped in November of 2020. Did I miss it by that much? I thought she dropped both of these recently. I'm so dumb. There's so many things I've been missing. Cool. Anyway, Man's World, the official music video. Damn. Damn. Ooh! Damn it! Holy crap, what? Ooh! Oh my god, I love the song so much, but it's so devastating. Ooh. Yes, choreography. And it rocks, but it's so overwhelmingly concerning, but that's... Thank you. I can't. Ooh, that high note though. That rocked, and it's beautiful, and it's overwhelming and haunting, and that's not even for me. Sorry, I don't like to make excuses for what makes me emotional or overwhelmed. I've talked about that a lot recently with my sister and also with my grandma and some of the things that she's told me just about her life and having an arranged marriage, being a single mom, and the workplace for being a woman and stuff. Like, just a lot of these stories she never told me before, and it just, once it was like, hey, like, remember the women in your life and the things they go through, and it just, literally the last couple of months, she's been telling me a lot of these stories, and it's really hard to digest that not only does that exist, but like, it's not like these issues popped up post my grandmother being a working adult. It's hard to stomach that. All those things. I'm very grateful that in some ways things have improved, but they need to keep improving. It's just, it's hard, and these are things like I'm never gonna comprehend. And I don't feel like I'm the right person to be talking about this song, but it sounded really lovely, and I felt how important it was, but also just, it like absolutely rocked. There was stuff in there I didn't even know, and I appreciate also giving it other people as well, like including like the LGBTQIA plus community, and specifically someone who killed thousands of gay men. Is that like, what? Maryland's Bungalow, it's number 7, and the Pink Palace from Men Manor Legend, owned by a sheik who killed thousands of gay men. I guess that's why he bought it. Good God. I think that's, like I said, I think that's just the hardest thing to swallow, and like that reminder, you know, not only like the people you know in your life, but like people you don't know too. And like I said, it's been something that's been eye-opening for me in my own time in my personal life, and that's just from people that I like know. I'm looking at the lyrics now. I need to focus on the lyrics. I'm very aware, and I agree that I should be the one listening instead of explaining. I just think these things are really important, and it's stuff that I'm still trying to like wrap my mind around. It's definitely nothing that I would deny. It's just, like I said, it's not something I'm gonna understand. So I apologize in advance, and again, links are in the description. God damn. Yeah, here, burnt me at the stake. You thought I was a witch centuries ago. Now you just call me a bitch. It's like, yeah, just that concept of like the witch hunt, the ostracization, is that the word I'm thinking of? Ostracizing. The ostracizing, just, it's dressed up differently. God, that run that she would do, like, it's so beautiful, and I loved how it started to like really rock, and like it felt so serene and clear. I don't know what the word is that I'm thinking of. Certainly not serene as in like unbothered, but like serene like as in knowing our histories as humans, as poisonous humans, knowing the histories and just being so upfront about it. Like it felt like I was getting like factually put in my place as someone who didn't know half these things. Sorry, I can't look at the lyrics. I can't even read the if you have a mother, daughter, or friend. Like that already like started. It's just hard, man. Like both my grandma and my mom have told me stories that they were threatened with being fired for picking up my grandma picking up my mom when she was sick, and my mom needed to pick me up when I was sick. There was no like laws to protect them. And it's just fucked. And that's like cherry on top. Like that's even just their own experiences. That's just like one thing, the tip of the iceberg. But it's like realizing that, like, that's so weird and gross. I'm gonna have to call my grandma and ask her if it's okay that I talk about this. Just how direct everything is, but then still having that, like, maybe it's time you comprehend this. There's a lot of pain and anguish, yet still wanting you to be educated. Patience and trying to like illustrate maybe it's time you comprehend. It's such a very giving lyric, and that's also how the song felt. And like when you got those notes with like the guitar and the riff and those like high slidey doos, I know there's a word for it, I can't think of it right now, I gotta see it in music theory. While you feel all that pain and while talking about so much, like I didn't doubt the legitimacy of these very devastating facts blowing my mind, and then it almost felt like, you know, things to consider, overwhelming facts and things to consider, and then yet still giving the listener a minute to process and digest that. Yeah, it's like, you know, if things are going this horribly, like, it is time for a change and more people being in control, more perspectives. That really hurt, and I really admire that. It's not really like mixed up in metaphor. Even Purge the poison. The poison is very explicitly, all these poisons are being spelled out, but in man's world as well, it's like, it's trying to give you, I guess, an icebreaker. I don't want it to, like a launching point for this thought, and then like considering people just start with people in your life, you know, a friend, your mother, like consider people in your life and then keep expanding on that. And even including in, like I said, other marginalized groups that are affected by this too. And it's more care and kindness than we deserve, you know, but also I think for the people who need the support from it, outside looking in, I appreciate the notion of it's a safe feeling place to digest and think about those things, you know, as poignant as they are, right? It's very, very giving. The patience behind it, like not only like I'd say like the integrity, but like the dignity and the grace that's allotted there of like, consider these things that have happened throughout history and things that are factually true that involve the pain of others, and then taking it just one gentle step further if that somehow didn't work, where it's like, consider people in your life. It affects them. Holy crap. Like, I figured there was gonna be some potency here, but I was also hoping for a little heartbreak erection, a little a little more rocking and dancing energy and more electricity, but in a better world, these songs just bang and remind us of our histories. Holy crap. I love both of these songs for also seamlessly combining and like weaving together concerns about the planet as well as our species. The reminder for people who need to be more conscious of these things, because you have a voice in it and no experience, but then also the people who feel like they have no voice and only experience. I feel like it's giving a lot in both lenses for whoever needs it, and I really admire and appreciate that. I need to call my grandma. But yeah, there you guys go. Those are my thoughts on Marina's new singles for her upcoming album, Ancient Dreams in a Modern Land. Do you want me to talk about the album? It's a genuine question. Likes and views and comments and stuff will let me know. Because yeah, I understand that a lot of this, I'm an observer, outward looking in. I don't want to overstep, because I also appreciate that this channel gives me an avenue to take in this information, you know, because I can never experience it firsthand. Like the video if you did, subscribe if you want more, ring the bell for notifications, blah. Don't forget guys, as always, there are resources in the description for education. Black Lives Matter, the Trevor Project, Stop Asian Hate, as well as other issues in the world, mental health resources, and crisis lines should you or someone you know need them. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, despite how heavy it got and overwhelming it got. Hope everyone's staying safe. Remember to wear a mask if you choose to go out. Be mindful and respectful of others. Remember to take care of yourselves, please.